Hello, welcome back to our next episode of Dragon Age. We've been having a hell of a time in Zoom before the show started, so we are all very giggly. And you're welcome, or I apologize, depending on how you look at it. Before we jump into everything, I'm going to say a few words about our sponsors, and then let everybody introduce themselves, and then we'll pass it on over to Hannah to take it away. So starting off, sponsors, let me get those links into chat. They are Fundamental RPG. It's a simple D20 system that's not tied to a genre, so you can use it to play any style of game that you would like, from high fantasy to sci-fi and everything in between, which we have pretty much done on the channel. It's a great system. You can pick it up on Amazon for the physical book, or if you prefer a PDF, you can get that at coffee.com/Raven, like it's spelled at the bottom of the screen. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. And as Paladin says every time, the fun is free with every purchase. Also, go check out our other sponsor, Die Hard Dice, at dieharddice.com. They sell amazing polymer and metal dice sets and accessories, and they've got a really awesome sale going on right now on a bunch of it. And until December 20th, so between now and December 20th, if you use the code Animus with a capital A, you can get 15% off of your order. It's usually just 10%, but they have upped that for the holidays. So definitely check that out. They just released a bunch of mystery bags too, which are really cool. And they have these awesome Nightshade dice, which are metal and heavy and really satisfying to roll, and they're really pretty. There's a link straight to these in chat. Excuse me. And then finally, currently there is a Kickstarter for something called Checkmate. It's a tabletop game that I did some writing for, and we'll be doing some art for. There's a link there in chat, or if you can't see chat, just go to kickstarter.com and look for Checkmate TTRPG, and it should pop up. It's pretty cool. If you can back it, please do so, because it's awesome, and I would love to be able to do more for it. I think that's everything. So, Paladin, tell us a little bit about Jade and yourself.
Neither one of us has ever shot. No, wait, that's not true. He has shot plenty of people. Hi, everybody. I'm Paladin Hulk, Twitch moderator for Random Tuesday, A Little Red Dot, and Polished Cryptid. And today, I am playing Jade, your humble servant and the world's very best elven butler. This time, I remember to point out that I'm an elf, which puts the whole servant thing into a slightly different light. So we've just escaped the Fade, no, not the Fade, the Illuvian network, and we've now entered the Fade, which is much, much worse. So hooray. Could have ridden horses all the way down to our destination, but no. We had to go into the Illuvian network, where she wasn't even there. It was all pointless.
I want you to my horse.
Anyway, next. Me. I'm also a rogue.
Yes.
I thought you were a butler. I'm confused.
But what's your star sign?
Butler. We went over.
What would it be? Scorpion?
Well, they have different ones. Now I have to go look them up. Excuse me.
No, see, he's a roguish butler.
Cook, barbarian, rogue, monkey, pile of trash, a second larger pile of trash,
A pile of sweaters.
pile of sweaters.
I don't even know what we're talking
Mushroom.
about now.
Mushroom King again, but with a hat and Craig.
That's me.
Okay.
I was born under the sign of Craig.
I was just going to say he's a roguish butler. He puts the toilet paper rolls on the other way around. Quite the maverick.
Only villains do that.
Yeah, that's terrible. He's not that bad.
Anyways,
Arguably, yes.
I'm Raven. I'm the creative director for the Raven Evermore, which is my brand for all the various things that I do, most of which are tabletop related. Let me get my link tree into chat. There we go. Which is linktr.ee/the Raven. I think it's spelled below my face. And then I play Drafferth, or Draff. She is a Grey Warden Elven mage, who's basic. Yes, or boat, if you ask Alan, because her mage staff is an oar. But yeah, she's basically like the high fantasy equivalent of a punk rocker. That's basically her. She's a lot of fun to play. Next, we've got Anina. Tell us a little bit about Velica, aka Cake Lady, and yourself.
Hi there, I'm Anina Kasky. I'm a actor and writer and also a tabletop streamer. And I play Velika, the very forgetful elf. She's a city elf, and she can do magic. But apart from that, she can't really remember where she's from.
Are you Dory?
It's like, is one big forget the equivalent of many small forgets?
Yeah, so it's like
Yes.
a slow motion Dory. That's what she is. Anyway, apart from on here on Fridays, you can also find my YouTube channel, The Awkward Actress, and I also play Saga, the Viking fighter, in the Bardic Quest, also on YouTube, which is a D&D playthrough. So please do check that out as well. And links will be in the usual place. Let's go into the fade and
Awesome.
survive. That's what I'm hoping.
Hopefully. Next, we've got B. Tell us a little bit about Alan and yourself.
All right, I'm B. I'm here. I do stuff. I'm one of the writers for the Neon Devils webtoon that's out. I think we're actually starting to get enough pages for it to be worth looking at for comprehension. Yeah, I do that. I write. I'm working on a game system. I'm a professional invalid. All those fun things. Here, I also on Saturdays I play New Skeeter, the Redneck computer virus in the Animus Violentus game, and here I play Alan, who is he's fighter. He makes tiny cake. He wants to make very very tiny cake. He wants to put tiny cake in slightly less tiny cake, so it's like cake inside cake. Yeah. He also has large, like whenever he goes into combat, he goes into sort of a terrifying battle trance. That's just terrifying, and a battle trance. Yeah, he's he as far as he's concerned, he is just on an adventure in the worst possible place to ever go ever, with his bestest friend, a boat, and the cake lady.
Awesome. And then, before I forget, before I forget again, also as a reminder, I have one crit. B's got 1 advantage, and Anina's got 4 advantages, and Hannah has an advantage. And if anybody watching wants to make things easier or harder for us, you can donate to gift advantages, which is basically we roll twice and take the better of the 2 results. Disadvantages, if you want to make us take the lower of the 2 results. Crits, if you want us to just automatically succeed. Or assets and challenges, which is essentially assets we can choose, like a single-use item, or like an escape route or something like that that comes in that makes our lives easier. Or a challenge means Hannah gets to throw more stuff at us, like extra monsters in an encounter, or environmental hazards, or things like that. So you can actually raise or lower the difficulty of the episode with that. So yeah, very cool stuff. And then Hannah, tell us about your awesome self and this really cool campaign that you've put together for us, and take it away.
Hello, I am Hannah. Probably. Good morning. It's morning. No,
Close
it's not.
enough.
It's afternoon now. Oh my goodness. We're off to a great start. All right, so I'm Hannah, or Woe Hannah, wherever I am, which right now is here. And the last time, Anina was called by voices only she could hear. Velika, thank you. Hey, yes, good.
All right, thanks for that $8 donation from Michael Wayne for a disadvantage for Paladin.
Oh,
Well,
He's-
I deserve
he-
that.
Jade's been too sassy.
Jade's already having the worst time ever.
Why not just make it a little worse?
Yeah.
I think he's still arguably having a better time than Alan, though, because
But Alan is on
he
a
at
fun
least isn't
adventure. At
seeing
least,
it as like a stifling hellscape.
yeah, that's fair. Speaking of the stifling hellscape, Velika heard some voices. We ducked out into a weirdly glowing mirror that was differently glowing than the other weirdly glowing mirrors and fell slow motion into a green, smoky hellscape, which is where our characters have all landed. And Draff is someone who knows for sure where you are right now and that it's bad.
Yeah, Draft right now is exploring the various forms that you can put the word fuck into. Very loudly.
So,
Like-
how
That
many
was it.
variations?
Uh,
So all around you
more
guys,
than 5.
more than 5.
More than 5.
Okay. Paladin in chat says we're in New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
There you go.
Never
Enjoy
been
that
there.
accent.
That
No
tracks.
idea what it's like.
That completely tracks.
I've also never been there. Have I?
I've
been there?
never
I do
been
not
there
know.
either.
That's because you live on another side of the ocean.
But I've been to America several times.
I'm very
There-
sorry.
there's a-
Sorry.
there's a lot of it. I mean,
Hey,
there's
when
also
I
a
was
lot of America. Like,
when I was 7 years old, I lived in Illinois.
I'm sorry.
Once upon a time, I had a vaguely American accent. Now, isn't
Cannot
that?
imagine
does-
that.
I refuse
Yeah.
to imagine that.
Also,
You
this
refuse
is quite
to.
the tangent we're on.
Okay, so
Yes, it's the night of
Sorry.
it's the day of tangents for sure.
it super is.
I blame Boris Johnson.
Solid call.
I blame me because I bought this blame violently before we started.
So
Okay.
the fade.
Yes, Spain.
We did just get a tier 1 sub gift if you want to do
Hmm.
that too.
Yes, thank you, Michael Wade, for gifting a tier 1 sub to Anina. Anina,
Thank
who would you like to give an advantage to?
I want to give it to Alan.
All right.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yay.
Continues.
It's hard to say yay in a bad Russian accent.
So you have all slowly fallen and then landed more or less on your feet. Is Velika still on Alan's shoulder?
Yes, I
that
was. I was.
He protected her quite efficiently while they were falling.
Yes.
All right, so you land more or less softly on your feet. All around you is gross green smoke and light and jagged rocks. And you appear to have landed in a kind of slightly open area with multiple paths leading out in various directions.
Velika climbs down from Alan's shoulders. Is everyone okay?
I'm just standing there in a daze, looking around.
Well, aside from the fact that I'm in the fade, yeah, I'm fine.
This is the fade.
Yeah, surprise.
Do not
Oh,
think I'm supposed to be here.
Isn't that where all the demons are?
Yeah.
This is where they live in
Fuck.
neat little houses.
But the voices told me to go here, so I was just following the voices.
Is
You-
better than this step death by people there?
Is it though?
Like,
Can you get us out of here?
Distinctly, you can't hear the voices anymore. They appear to be gone.
The voices kind of. I can't hear anything. But Alan's right. I don't think we would have survived that fight.
no.
We
There
may
were
not survive this
50 of
either.
them.
It would be by more time.
How do we get out?
What time is it?
For draft,
Have a-
most the precedent is that nobody physically goes to the fade, with
Yeah.
one very notable exception.
Yeah, I think Draft's kind of like, well, normally you just wake up. But we're here,
Alan will start slapping
like,
his cheeks.
literally in the
So you wake
fade.
up from the fade? Can you wake up from the fade?
Wake up!
If we were here in a dream, yeah, but we're here, like, physically. So,
Well, there must be a reason that they told me to come here. So
Maybe so they could eat
We're
us.
listening to demons. Perhaps the voices were demons trying to trap us here. And now we're all doomed.
Elika looks like she's about to cry.
Oh. Raven feels bad for Bellica. Traff is too busy freaking out.
Yeah. Same. same.
Ellen's gonna do one of those like try to pat the head, but I don't know what I'm doing, so I don't want to like. Also, it's a full armored gauntlet, so it's like I don't want to hit you, but
Very soft.
Jade is gonna like stalk around and like go to cover and like stealth, and then he reaches for his crossbow and it's not there. It's like
Oh no.
things just get worse and worse.
you,
left it
yes,
behind
friend, can
last
you
time.
use bow?
Yeah.
Can you use bow? Bow arrow? Pew pew pew.
Do you have a bow?
Yes. I'm bad at it.
I've been
But I
strapped
have
to your
one.
back the whole
Yeah.
time.
Well, that would. Thank you, Mr. Ross. It's very kind of you. I assume you also have arrows to go with it.
Why would I have bow with an arrow? I'm
Yeah.
stupid, not stupid.
At least that's something. Thank you. And I'll put them on. It's a bit old-fashioned, but I guess it will do. All right. Now what?
If-
Seek direction?
I looked at the mages. Like this. I have no idea.
Velika's going to try and look around to see if there's any clues of anything, of where to go.
There are slight differences in the various paths around you. Mostly it's jagged rock, but there are little, almost like soft glowing colors that like are different between the various paths. There's a path that glows a kind of smoky purple. There's a path that's a very intense red, but still like everything is the oppressive green around. In another direction, one of the paths is like a blue.
If you had to choose between blue, purple, and red, which one would you choose?
Purple.
Purple tastes the best.
Is that the best we're basing our decision on?
You have other mean to make decision.
Well, can you see the colors, Jade?
All of you can see the colors.
Can I see the colors?
Yes. It is no longer gray and oppressive. It's just in fact it's almost too vibrant. Like the green is
This is weird.
it's green.
But it's better than the place before, so good job, Kiko. Good job.
What are we even hoping to find? I will follow,
Yeah,
but I'll say. What are
Everyone
we
else
even-
is lost. We are not lost.
What are we even
Right.
hoping to find in the Fade?
So, worst case scenario, we run into a bunch of demons.
Mhm.
You mean
Best
like eating with
case-
violence.
Best case, we run into a spirit who's not a total prick and will help us.
How do we
We
tell
do
one from the
not.
other?
Hit him with violence.
Carefully.
It makes sense.
It's like, has Giraffe ever seen a demon or a spirit?
But probably because, she's
She's been in the Fade, presumably, in her
yeah.
dreams.
Yeah, she's dreamt before, but probably not like physically, like in person, right up in front of her. No, but she knows like that there are spirits and there are demons and that there is a difference, at least.
Way ahead of some people. So are we moving down the purple path?
Hmm.
I think so.
It's good color.
If you can't
It is a
decide
good
between
color.
red and blue, might as well have a little of both and go with purple.
Jade is
Also,
very
best
tense.
berries. Best berries taste is purple. Because red berries, they make you sick. If you eat many red berries, you don't eat red berries. Blueberries, they do not exist. They are all actually purple. So purple is good color.
What about strawberries? Those are tasty.
And raspberries.
Yes, but if you eat enough of them,
You need enough of anything.
they have eaten a lot of things.
This
Very
does
large portion.
this does not surprise me.
Big growing boy.
I like the idea that Alan is like arguing with some errant other thought in his head. Because I'm not here.
Is there actually any food in the Fade or water? How long can we survive?
Rations. Just carry rations. One time cake.
We did set out on this journey well prepared, at least.
Yes. You do stupid things very, very smart.
If you check on any of the rations that you guys purchased in town, they do seem to still be there and not.
Angel food
Affected?
cake and then the rot.
Why do you have angel food cake? I guess because Alan, presumably, but. All right, so we're moving down the purple path.
Yeah.
I love as we go along. If everyone wants to do some perception for me to see what's
Yes.
what's happening on this path.
Let's per all the steps.
All right, I got an 11.
I got a, wait, no. I got a 12 with 5 stunt points.
I've got a 14, which is the highest.
Mine is 13. 3
You-
stunt points.
For everybody, because we did pretty all right. You feel like you're being watched, but nothing's coming out. Like, and you can't identify exactly where it's coming from, the like feeling, or you can't see any eyes watching you, but you feel like you're being watched.
Ellen's gonna start making like a really obvious and stupid commentary about, oh, it would be terrible if we were being watched by someone who we could not see. It would be awful, yes. Wouldn't it not be awful? Yes, I know you agree with me because you are both, and boats are agreeing peoples. You are my bestest friend, so you also agree. It's good that we do not know that we are not being watched by anybody. It's a good place to be. Not being watched
Perhaps
by
we
people.
should keep our voices down so as not to attract the attention of the legions of demons that are running
You
around
already
the
have
Fade.
attention. I'm trying to be
There's always more. There are
Be
always
stratagem.
more demons.
Be stratagem.
So I'm doing Spell Wisp and Rock Armor. I need to see what magic stunt points do for that.
Tell me about Spell Wisp.
So it's just a little wisp that follows me around for an hour and gives me a +1 to my spell power.
Well, that's nice of it.
Yeah.
I will, after seeing Drath do rock armor, Velika will also cast rock armor.
Is this the first time we've seen you do that?
No, I did cast it earlier.
This is the first time where I will be seeing in my head anything you can do, I can do better.
Out loud or in your
Where
head?
are the magic stunts?
Yes. Well, I think Alan's going to be doing it out loud, and I will be doing it.
Are we able to do advanced spell stunts yet, or is that something that comes later?
That's something you have to unlock, I believe.
Okay. Then I don't think there's really anything that will be useful for the spell stunts. The creation ones, anyways.
Where on earth is the spell stunts? I
Like,
found
does,
They, they are in roll 20 at the moment.
Oh,
does this
heck.
place look familiar to you at all? You were drawn here, perhaps it has something to do
You
with
can-
your lost memories. Perhaps that's where the solution lies.
You can reduce the amount of mana you
We're on
spend.
your side.
Oh, cool. By how much? Because I don't see that
It's in the standard spell stunts, and it says the stunt cost is 2. For skillful casting, reduce the mana cost of the spell by 1. And this can reduce the cost to 0, so it looks like you can do it multiple times.
one. Fantastic. So rock armor is normally 3 for 1 hour, and I can do that twice, so I can take that down to 1.
Well, there you go.
And then Spell Wisp is 3, so that grand total of 4 mana. That is pretty darn good for that.
Oh,
I'm here to be a help.
Thank you.
Velika's gonna try and think, or try and remember if she has any memories of the Fade after Jade's comment. She's like
Ellen's
furrowing
gonna
her
just try and
brow.
be generally encouraging.
You get the
It's hard,
feeling
it's
you've been in
okay.
places like this a lot.
I
But it's not, you don't know if it's exactly here. You just know that this place feels familiar to you.
I don't know if it was exactly here. But this feels familiar.
There's a lot of fireworks in the face.
Yeah.
It's all.
Dang, all them fireworks.
Yep.
And I'm wearing headphones.
It is what it is.
That's
No
that's Velika's thoughts. That's the hamster
Mm.
desperately on the wheel.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's like a war veteran who just hears
Yeah.
gunshots in their head all the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, if it is familiar, then maybe we're safe here because I remember it. I mean, I wouldn't have taken us somewhere that wasn't safe. I was trying to save your lives.
This is true, and you did good. We're still alive, so you saved us.
We're in the
Everyone's-
Fade. There's demons everywhere. I grew up in an alien.
Hey!
And I fought tooth and nail to escape that horrid
Hey!
place. And now I'm in the
Ah!
only place in the
I'm
world
gonna,
that's
I'm
worse.
going to actively menace Jade right now.
Oh,
I was only trying to get us safe.
Try to get us safe.
Well,
Yeah,
perhaps
but I
there's
think you
one
need to
more
say.
time.
Right, well, we're not dead yet, so that's a plus. Might as well make the best of it.
It's a good idea, Bolt. You're a smart, Bolt.
Sometimes.
Mm.
There was that one time, though. There was a lot of booze involved.
Just
It's not
please don't
smart.
hit me, Jade.
I hate you.
Jade's just cranky.
I don't like it here.
It's still better than
I worked so hard to get a comfortable life for myself. I studied, I trained, sabotaged all my competition just so I could have a bed. And now I'm in a place where there are no beds anywhere.
As you
Look
were
at
You
walking,
understand?
as you are walking down the path, a bed manifests.
Perhaps I spoke too soon.
It's
Is it a
very
good bed?
comfy looking. Oh, it is a high quality bed, like
I-
the kind Lady Darjant would have.
I check with the mages. Like, what?
That wasn't me.
I'm gonna roll something to see if Draft might know something. Just my own little.
Yeah, go ahead.
Maybe you can do magic, Jade, because you
Yeah.
said bed and now there's a bed there.
I think she would know this. Yeah, and that's a decent roll. So yeah, Draft starts looking around very nervously. He's like, "There might be a sloth demon around here." I would stay away
they-
from the bed.
Are they in the shape of beds?
I'm pretty
Wait,
sure they can make
sloth
anything
mean-
appear in the Fade.
Sloth
Oh.
mean be sleeping, right? Is sleeping not do things?
Hmm.
Is
Mhm.
it sloth mean? Is word sloth?
More or less,
Cheeky
yeah.
words.
It's a good-looking bed, though. Very nicely done.
It's
Silks,
true.
like
it's true.
the
That
thread
sloth
count on
demon
those
put a
sheets.
lot of effort into that bed.
Yes. I think
Yay.
Because he wants you not to move, maybe?
Ooh.
Thank you,
That would be a good way
Econorlax.
not to move.
There you go.
Econorlax.
Now you have a advantage as well.
Yeah, Econorlax redeemed 10,000 guild coins for an advantage to Jade.
Woohoo!
Yay.
Jade, can you actually make me a willpower roll?
Absolutely. Is it a self-discipline roll?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh no! Don't go to the bed.
Oh.
That
Low
is
roll, but
a
Not that bad.
comfy looking bed, but you think if you really if you really felt like it, you could probably pull yourself away from it. But it's comfy looking.
Mhm.
And
Now,
you're
let's
pretty
just
tired.
remember where it is, so that if we should have to go to sleep, then at least there's a bed.
This can't step. This is a good thing to do. I mean, I don't, because counting makes it hurt. But counting
I can't
step
believe
is
it's only last night that we slept in the deep roads.
On the ground.
good. Yes. Meh,
Well,
it's
on a
looking
tarp.
worse.
Are we moving on then?
Yes, Draft
Yes.
is moving on very quickly, very paranoidly looking around.
And,
The feeling of being watched does not go away at any point.
Great.
Is it a threatening watching or a, ooh, someone's just looking?
It's a intent watching. You don't feel threatened necessarily, but someone is watching with interest. Or someone's. You don't know.
Oh, can't you see?
and it would be so awful if people were watching us right now. Because they would see us doing things about beds in the fight that we had, that made me very sad. On the inside, where you can't see because it is inside it, there's a bunch of like meat and bone and stuff, I guess, would be between that and what you can see. Yes, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's how bodies work.
This
Yes,
is
it would be
just-
terrible. Yeah, just
This is just his entire inner monologue, but
He's-
outside.
Outer, yeah.
He's just
I
He's
Can
think
these
babbling.
demons make anything appear? Perhaps we should make sure to stay close together. Or,
there's a lot of
No.
illusions, yeah.
yeah.
Lilica
I'd hate
grabs
to-
onto Jade's arm.
I'd hate to think I
Okay.
was among friends, only to be surrounded by demons.
Oh, that's a terrifying thought. But Draft, after a little bit, looks over at Alan's like, the fuck are you on about?
we're being
Are you
watched.
actually listening to? You just have to tune it out.
We're being watched.
Right. Okay.
But they either they believe me because I am a very charming person, or they do not believe me and they think, oh, the big one, yeah, he knows. And we become less what's
Aloof?
Fighty?
Yes, maybe yes. Because they're like,
Hostile?
oh, they already know. So why would we be all sneaky and jump in their face with knives? That one
Right.
time.
The brilliant master plan, you see.
Yeah. Draft just sort of nods, like, okay, yeah. All right, whatever works for you. That's,
Dumbest kind
that's
of
cool.
smart.
She just keeps walking and looking around, very paranoid.
Ahead, a ways down, you suddenly see a door. Oh, there's a door at the end of whatever pathway we are on.
Lilica goes up to the door
It's just another demon thing, isn't it?
and very tentatively touches it.
It is a wooden door.
Oh. He knocks on it. Listens.
Come in.
Do we go in?
To a demon door? Why?
Yep.
It's
But we
it's
are
a normal
invited.
door. I'm opening it.
Yes.
She opens
Miss
it.
Draffer?
I'm gonna brush forward to make sure I'm right there in case something goes terribly wrong.
Yeah, I will stop her from walking through the door until I
Oh.
hear from Draffer that it's an okay door to walk through.
Yeah, I got nothing. It could be
Yeah.
a real door, or it could be
It
a trick.
doesn't look like we have other places to go, so maybe we go
Oh,
together.
it's a sign. Isn't it a sign?
Is it this our magical plan
Yeah,
to walk through every
That-
demon door?
I think that is. Yes, I will go with what Kate was.
Yes, but I do agree that it's a good idea to hold on to each other. So I'll, holding
Yeah,
hand chain, and then we walk through.
Don't lose
Okay.
your fade, buddy.
There.
Actually,
Buddies.
does anybody have any rope in our party?
We're adventurers. Of course we have rope.
I don't have
Presumably
rope.
Velika would not have rope.
I don't have rope.
I wouldn't have rope either. I'd have some string.
Yeah, whatever we have that's like rope or string, Draft is going to suggest
String.
maybe we like tie
Perhaps
to each other.
A sash belt, perhaps.
Yeah, make just like literally a chain of this with all of us. In
Yeah, I think I
in the
just
middle of it.
grabbed like the.
Would rather
default
not be
thing for
chained
warrior,
to
and I
you
think
in a
I did
place
have
where
a
we
rope, so it
may
makes
have to
sense
fight
that it would be a
demons.
rope. You guys should have
What?
What?
I missed what Joel was saying.
Yeah,
Oh,
me too. Sorry.
I was saying I think I just like grabbed because there's the like, oh hey, here's the if your first level, grab the pre-wad of items. Looks like there's a
If it makes sense for Alan to have brought rope, Alan brought rope.
Yeah, Alan would have brought rope. I mean, there's too many uses for
What
that.
if he has to lasso?
Lasso? If he's got to like throw some things together to make a makeshift kitchen for some reason.
You can make a kitchen out of rope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. If you're really diligent and very ill-defined of what a kitchen is.
A kitchen is where tiny cakes happen.
Exactly.
For the reluctant dinner guest.
Yes.
So we're all. Okay, so like,
This is where we
is it-
hug you. This is how this presentation is called presentation. It's an important part of meal.
The hog tie is a very important part of Orlesian dinners.
It's presentation.
aids with the digestion.
So
Particularly when you hang them upside down.
Right.
for certain
Where,
periods of
where,
time.
where are we
Are we-
using the rope or
are we
not?
physically tying each other, or is it more like one of those kindergarten ropes where you all just hang on at a certain spot?
I would. Well, I know that.
That sounds way better.
That does sound better.
Alan's probably running it through a couple of places on his armor, and then through his hands, so there's a real firm. So he's tying it onto himself really, really hard because he figures he's going to be the hardest to move, and so he's going to be the sort of the
Yeah, you can pull us from places.
yeah.
That sounds good. Smart.
I think Draft might like tie it to her arm, but like with a slip knot, so that she can just like yank it and have it fall if she needs to.
So we all want to
Annika's
be
just
tied
gonna
together,
loop
but we
it.
don't trust each other.
More of a like if she needs to like start swinging her staff around and stuff, that it doesn't get tangled and then everybody dies because we're tangled up.
Yeah,
All
I'll,
right.
I'll loop it over my hand like this because I need hands free for potential magic. But yeah, holding on.
All right, are we opening the door?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, let's go see what this demon wants then.
Okay, Velika opens the door.
The door swings open, and inside is an immaculately decorated room with fine silks, lovely furniture, and a half-naked woman standing in the middle of the room.
Hello.
My gods. What race?
Well, she's got giant twisty horns coming out of her head, but she's not a Kunari.
Oh,
Hmm.
Draft's in trouble.
This party has zero issues at Gnorlax.
Yeah.
They're flawless.
Draft is what you might call especially amorous.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Come in, come in. It must be so drab out there. Come in and relax.
Yeah, it's get worse. Prep.
Um,
So I'm gonna take a few steps forward.
Yes, it's all right. Come in. It's
Draft
safe in here.
has her hand up like over her eyes, like you do when you're trying to not be recognized by someone. And is just looking down, just like, don't look at boobs, don't look at boobs, don't look at boobs. Just repeating that quietly to herself.
It's just like little metal plates over the nipples and like chains hanging all over the torso.
You care about her boobs, boat. You are
She's like,
boat.
shut up, shut up.
You are a boat. That doesn't make any sense.
Alan.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting
Yeah.
He's okay. I'm done.
I haven't had physical visitors in here in, well, possibly ever, honestly. Come in. Would you like to rest? I have food. You must be absolutely famished.
I'm good.
Are we?
Not hungry.
Thirsty, perhaps?
Nope, not thirsty either. Nope.
I have a kind of cake for you.
Definitely not thirsty.
Kind of cake.
Oh, I would love. Thank you. And she holds out her hand. She hasn't moved. She's still standing in the middle of the room.
I'll drop the tiny cake in her hand without actually touching it.
And she eats it. It's like, thank you. That's delectable.
You good tiny cake.
So we didn't mean to gate crash, but we were running from a fight, and then the voices in my head told us to come here, and now we're just trying to get out. So, you know.
Oh,
We might crash
sorry.
the cakes, it seems.
No, don't apologize. I can help you, for sure.
It's
And
good.
she kind of like, she
Yep,
sits
it's
down on the
good.
edge of the bed. And she looks at each of one of you slowly in turn, like sizing you up.
I'm halfway behind Velika, and I'm giving her daggers. Like,
Giving me or the
Oh.
lady
I'm-
daggers?
no, not you, her.
The lady, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I'm on edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, don't look at me like that. I want to help you. I want to help you get what you want, which is to get out, correct?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for him. He just has some trust issues. He means well. We all mean well.
Oh, of course. No, I can understand you being on edge in here.
So, half-naked lady, what kind of spirit are you?
I'm the one who knows what you want.
Yeah, that took you a long time to answer. Not trusting that.
Can I get everyone to make me a self-discipline?
Oh, what's self?
That's willpower, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Isn't courage doesn't apply?
Oh, hey, that's actually not.
What is with
not
these
bad.
low rolls?
Not
Oh
courage.
no!
Courage.
You do have two advantages, though you
And-
also have an
Oh, yeah.
disadvantage.
Yeah, you have two advantages and just
Let's use the advantage for this one.
All right.
There we go, 15.
there.
What are we looking at here?
Ooh,
Oh,
thank
it's
God.
12, so I do have an advantage, but
What self-discipline is a question not often asked by somebody who possesses any. That's pretty good.
Mhm.
So it's not that you necessarily trust her, but you don't. You feel like some of the tension bleed out. And she looks at Jamie's like, and she says, "You didn't even want to be here in the first place, but no one listens to you, even though you're so sensible. Isn't that
I mean-
right?"
Yeah.
I mean, it was a rash decision. We don't have to keep going on about it, okay?
No, that's
hey,
okay.
it's okay. You saved us. He's good.
You were doing what
I'm
was
sorry.
what you thought was best for your friends who you care about so deeply, right? You just want to
Yes.
protect your friends. And maybe figure out a little bit about yourself in the meantime.
Yeah.
It must be so frightening not remembering anything.
Yeah. How did you know that?
This is the fade. Everything bleeds into everything here.
Oh. Avenica suddenly like a bit like, oh God, can everyone hear what I'm thinking?
No,
Same.
no.
Um,
I'm a bit special.
Draft kind of. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It makes
Oh, go
sense
ahead.
with the big kid thing.
Draft is gonna sort of like inch over towards Alan, just sort of whisper like, "You still got that music box?" Might be.
Jade has the music box.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I
Never
picked it
mind.
up.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Mhm.
Then it's going to be a rather comical display of Draft, like, slowly inching over to Jade afterwards. She'll just suggest, hey, maybe try music. It might break whatever, she's doing here.
I don't exactly have a piano.
That music
Oh,
box.
but you could. Is a piano what you'd like? A piano of
You
your
could-
own in a
yeah.
house of your own. You had to live through such squalid measures, but you pulled your own self up entirely on your own. It's very impressive. You deserve to be rewarded for all the hard work you've put in throughout your
Wow,
whole
she's really
life.
speaking Jay's language.
Mm-hmm.
He would get distracted by then and imagine what his life would be like if that was the case.
You do so much work for others, but without the amount of work, you deserve for others to do work for you.
So good at leading the servants.
You are. You make sure that all of Lady Darjan's servants are completely in line and work so efficiently. You should be in charge, maybe instead of her.
Traff is just going to
Then he doesn't
straight up
need-
slap Jade right across the face.
That's
Ow.
the squeak that lets out.
Just like, snap out of it. She's messing with your head.
I halfway pull a knife and I'm like, oh wait, we're talking to a demon. Like obviously it should. Okay, yeah.
Bellica
Right.
leans into Jade and goes, "Is that what you really want?"
A house? Who wouldn't want a house?
I know I mean
Hey.
like, to rule other people.
I'm happy
now.
where I am. Which is powerfully not true, but it's what he's been
Yeah.
telling himself for years and years. So
You have been trying to herd these people for days, and they just keep doing irrational things.
Hey,
doing the
Uh,
best they can.
It's true.
But not as good as you.
who made
Well,
Jade boss all of a sudden?
Currently, this lady thinks she makes Jade boss. We
Jade,
don't
you
have
can't hear your
boss. We
friends
don't-
anymore.
Oh,
Ah,
God.
fuck.
Can
fantastic.
Traff, like,
You guys can. He just can't hear you. That's all.
yeah, can Traff, like, pickpocket the music box off of Jade at this point?
You can attempt to. I believe that will be a. What kind of roll would that
Yeah.
be?
Dex?
Can I move in between, like, so I'm like right in between the lady and bestest friend?
Totally.
Excuse me.
Have we noticed that Jade can't hear us?
No, unless he
We
says
haven't.
something about
No,
it.
but I think you will have noticed that he's engaged, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Which
Hey.
So I'm gonna tap him
Clank,
on
clank,
the
clank.
arm and be like, try and get his attention. Jade,
Is there like a? Why isn't there a? Pick.
a hand?
Yes, a hand.
Oh, that's leisure de man, or however you would pronounce that.
Legermain.
Legermain?
Legermain?
That's what I've always
What?
heard. So
I just
That's-
would have
that's the-
assumed
it's
there
a-
would be
that's-
like a.
Legermain.
That's the word. That's the word. It's in there. It's
Oh
under
my! Oh my
dexterity.
goodness! It is. Why does that have such a weird word?
I don't know. But
It's
that's what
actually
it
really.
is.
It's actually it's pretty common in a lot of older RPGs
Hurry.
and role playing systems.
It's fancy for stealing.
Exactly.
sleight of hand.
Well, there's a
Sleight of hand. That's the what I would expect it to be called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
There's
a
a-
fancy word for that.
12 with 4 stunt points.
The demon to you, Jay, says, "Is she trying to steal from you?" And
Jade,
I would like you to
Bellica's
make-
still tapping his arm, like,
Yeah.
Jade,
I
Jade.
don't know. Like, can I feel that? What?
I'd like you to make a, ooh, I guess just a general perception roll with advantage.
Mm.
Just gonna make this really
Okay.
hard.
So,
It's already a 13. And then
Yeah,
a 13
gonna-
with stunt points.
yeah. Well, that's better. So
You can feel something.
Right. I feel the pickpocketing, but do I also
You can feel
Velica-
Velica.
I'm
Patting at
also
you.
like clapping my plate of
Yeah.
armor in his face.
Jade.
I think they're jealous of you.
Jade.
I
Can
think
you
I'd
hear me?
like break away and back off from them.
You might also know that Alan's way too stupid to be jealous of Jade.
Jade, what's
Not
wrong?
that smart.
I'm
I
trying
can get you out
Where are
of
you
here.
leading me now?
trying to get the music box so we can use it for the things.
Like I can't hear that, so
Yeah. But Draft's just like
You don't have to
And
be held
motioning
down
very-
by.
very frantically.
You don't have to be held down by these people anymore. And it's unfair
Draft,
that
I think
Lady
something's really
D'Argent.
wrong.
It's unfair that Lady D'Argent forced you to take care of these
yes,
people.
I'm not an adventurer. I'm a butler. And then I'll shoot the demon
Oh!
Oh,
because I'm done playing their game now. Now we're doing it my way, which is kill everything that gets in your way.
Okay, I will-
All right.
okay.
Go ahead
I
and
guess
shoot
I'm
at
gonna
the
immediately move out of
demon.
the way then.
That's
Okay.
really funny
And
because
that actually is a question. I'm like, from him pulling the bow, am I going to have time to actually step out of the way? Because I'm currently directly in front, but in between him and the demon.
I don't think I would notice Alan.
No, I don't think so either. I'm just wondering.
I still miss,
but
though.
You would notice the thing draw. Would
You
be able
miss,
to move.
but it does chink off Alan's armor.
Oof.
Where did he come from?
Jade, we've been here the
Yes.
entire time. Are you okay?
I was trying to stop
Does
him
that
looking
snap
at
me out of
Lady.
it?
You can hear them again.
Okay.
Jade, are you okay?
What happened?
Mate,
You
she's
weren't listening.
She seemed to be talk, and then I stand in front, and then a lot of things happen. Like I'm very confused.
It does probably look to all of you like Jay just tried to shoot Alan.
That's his friend.
Travis,
He would not shoot.
Giraffe is still like really focused on the music box and thinking that like maybe music will somehow stop her from getting into everyone's head. So she's just still looking at Jade like, music box, open it.
I'll get the music box and like, take it open. Not understanding why, because this makes no sense.
And it plays at the same soothing tone. The demon seems unaffected.
Unaffected. Okay.
Well, hooray, Drafford, you've done it. What a brilliant solution.
Dra-
Now I'll hand you the music box.
Giraffe just holds
go?
like, it's like, I didn't see anybody else coming up with a solution.
You're a mage and a
offered
Grey
violence,
Warden.
but
Your
that
potential
seems to
should be
not
limitless.
go over well.
What do we do? What do we do? Should we
This
go?
is supposed to be your area, Velica. This is your thing. You feel some
Yes,
sort
but
of
she does not
connection.
remember, so maybe not be dick about it. All right.
I'm trying, Jade. I'm really
trying.
trying.
Giraffe just puts the music box away, slips the brass knuckles on, and goes, "Right, boring conversation," and just turns around and just tries to like right hook the demon in the face.
So a few things happen at once then.
Okay, I figured.
Several shades pop out
Oh.
from around the edges of the room. And the demon looks really pissed. So let's get everyone to
no.
roll some initiative.
Oh no.
Get my dice.
This is a lot of fun.
Yep.
Whoa.
You know what? I'll take a disadvantage on my initiative roll.
Yeah, do it.
Hmm.
You are still kind of
11.
I am. Is there anything? Is there stunt points do anything to initiative?
Yeah.
but you're
Yeah,
already in
'cause-
first currently. So,
That's fair.
Mm.
That's fair.
Because I'm
Um,
14 with 2 stunt points.
and
Yeah,
stun
I'm-
points, I believe, for initiative can kind of push you forward in the initiative order?
Okay.
It's in the combat stunts, which is in roll 20. Let's see
The
here.
roll 20.
Well, after I'd probably be after Alan anyway, so that's okay.
Where is it? Seize the initiative for 4.
Seize the initiative is actually a during combat stunt.
Okay.
I do not think there are stunts related to initiative.
Okay, directly to initiative. Okay. It's just I ended up with like 6 stunt points, and
Yeah,
I had a perfect roll, and it's like,
I'm like, oh, there's got to be something
oh,
that
it's
we
all
can
good
do for that.
It's all good.
You get to throw out a one-liner with your stunt points.
Yeah.
One-liner.
A sassy one-liner.
Battle
One
That would be a
Right.
great one-liner, by the way.
Oh, I know
Just-
exactly what it's gonna do. It's gonna be sassy one-liner, and then the death, and then the battle frenzy descends.
Amazing.
Draw the sword, sassy one-liner. I'm just gonna charge it, whatever looks biggest.
Okay, so our order is Alan, obviously.
Mhm.
This is just so that I can keep track of things. Who is next? Velica with 14?
Yes.
And then. How do you two always like roll the same?
Twin powers.
Drath? I guess Jade can go first because he got stunt points. And then Drath?
Okay.
Okay.
Because you both have the same dexterity. No, wait. Jade has more dexterity, so that works anyway.
I upped it today
Yay!
All right.
because we left.
So, Alan, what do?
There's a big demon lady, right?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna charge and attack the big demon lady.
Sounds fantastic.
I'm going to swing swords at her until she falls down. Power of violence compels you!
Swing away, Alan.
Yay. Okay, I guess.
Sir, your attack
14.
bonus is a 7.
Yes, it is. So 5.
You have some stunt points you may use because you did in fact hit. Because the 14 is
Yeah.
pretty high.
Oh, and I actually, let's see, I actually have. Sorry, I'm having some issues with getting stuff up in roll 20. No, that's. Okay. What is that? Sorry. Combat
Do not
stunts.
worry.
Yeah, there's one that I actually have. I can do. Let's see. How are there, like next to her? Are there 2 people that are close together? Is there like a shade next to her, like within striking distance?
No, she was kind of in the middle of the room, and
Okay.
4 shades popped around to the edges.
Okay. I think I'm just going to do a. There's one that I actually can do. It's fancy now. Brown. Oh, I can do defensive stance for 1, and then I can use. I think I can do mighty blow for. Yeah, basically I gain a +2 bonus to defense until the beginning of my next turn. But because I just changed, I just got a journeyman level on sword and board, so I can do that for 1 instead of for 2, and then that leaves me with 2 to do mighty blow.
Okay.
So I get a bonus to defense, and I get to hit a wee bit harder. So there's the first one, and then. So 13, looks like 15 total.
Wow.
Doing math. Okay, math is done. Next in our order is Velica.
Okay, so are the meanies within 6 yards of each other. 6 yards? That
What is
seems
6
massive.
yards? That seems massive.
That seems huge.
It's about
What-
3
what-
meters.
what spell are
It's
you?
give or take 3 meters.
It's like-
would be the closest.
Shock.
It's like
If I use
18
shock-
feet.
18. Yeah, like, it's probably gonna be around
Meters would
like
help
a
me
little
more,
over,
but-
like, a little
1
over,
second.
under 3 meters.
Excuse us while we do some conversion.
5.48 meters.
That's
So I was
enormous.
completely wrong. So yeah.
Are they within 5 meters of each other then?
Yes,
Is it like
probably.
the room? Everyone
I
in the
shall.
room?
I would like to cast shock and
Nice.
get
Go
as
ahead,
many, get as many meanies as I can. 13.
13 is the target number. You did meet the target number, so tell us about shock. Tell us about what shock does to these.
Well, it is
Dudes.
your classic. It looks like chain lightning from Skyrim. If that
I
helps.
love chain
Yes.
That's what I'm going for.
lightning. All right. What does it do?
Anyone in this area takes 1d6 plus magic penetrating damage. And my magic is 3. So
All right.
let's do a d6. So that would be 6 damage.
And that is that to each it hits?
Targets that make a successful constitution versus my spell power only take 1d6 and not the extra 3.
Okay. I have to do a bunch of rolling now. Okay, everybody's constitution is the same, so that works out for me. Demon lady fails.
Yes.
That shade fails.
Do not turn my friends against me,
That shade also fails.
booby lady.
Yes.
Booby lady.
Everybody's
Great.
failing.
It's Baby Friday. That's
Everybody fails.
Yeah.
So how much damage does everyone take if they all failed?
6.
Fantastic.
What's the demon lady looking like? I would assume not happy.
Another description of the demon lady.
Well, I've
Wow.
fried her.
Her boobies
hair,
are still out, and she's very mad.
but she has a very bad hair
fair,
day now
that's
because
fair.
it's frizzy.
Well, that's-
as fuck.
Her
Yeah.
hair is.
Why is it
She
more
doesn't
like
really
the-
have hair.
She's gonna be
It's
hit
kind
with the
of-
big.
It's kind of like a flame going on her head.
Yeah.
It's a little less.
That's what I get for trying to
Sultry.
be funny.
I was thinking like you got frizzy. It's like you got the frizzy hair, the little electrical burn, and then the like giant hole that's been gouged in the side.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I forgot about armor ratings again. Excuse me while I
Oh.
retroactively do some things.
Oh no.
Okay.
Please,
I was
they
just-
all still failed.
Yeah, it
I was
can't,
just
all, it
thinking
can
too,
only
like,
help me, I guess.
Those little like pasty things that the lust demons wear are metal too, so that can't be comfortable.
Mm.
I also wonder how those are attached, because I know a bit about how pasties are attached, and I don't understand how big metal ones would work that way.
Magic.
She's a
magnetic
demon.
entities?
She's a demon.
Like magnets?
Yeah, but there are still the physics within the world. Like, how do
Magnetic
those work?
titties, obviously.
Power titties, right there.
Listen, titties are very powerful.
It's true.
Uh,
The hardiness of demon nipples should not be underestimated.
Exactly. This is what I'm
Says Chad.
saying. They're
I'm gonna-
all magnetic.
I'm
And
gonna
it's
have to
just
go
like
look
it's
at-
like a suction cup effect.
spells now.
Stays on.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I didn't even think about how I was going to have to deal with enemies that have spells.
Well, maybe so just
You just make something up.
magnets. They just have magnets for nipples.
Fireballs, mind control,
Rare
whatever you
earth.
want.
No, it is her turn. And she's going to angrily screech, "Stop taking my toys from me!" and cast Blood Slave at Jade.
Oh.
Ooh.
That doesn't
good.
sound good.
I don't like the sound of blood slave.
Well,
Please make a self-discipline roll.
I really want to fail this for some reason, but oh well.
Well, you already used your disadvantage.
16.
What is her?
I'm very curious as to what
Sorry,
this does.
I'm really
but-
good at. I've taken a thing in self-discipline last level.
Yeah.
So, oh well.
A 16, you say?
A 16. That should beat her because it's a high roll. No? What? What?
What did you
Uh-oh.
use an advantage?
There's no point. Like, this is a high roll.
Oh, it's high. Okay, good.
It doesn't get higher than this almost.
Let's see. Yeah, that's a well above average roll.
It's a pretty powerful spell. It
Yeah.
costs 20 MP.
Holy cow. That's almost half of my mana right now.
Obviously,
It's
Jay
like
doesn't want
all
to fail,
of
but
my
I
mana.
want me to fail. So.
Fun fact, blood magic does not work against targets without blood.
That tracks.
I do have blood.
That is good
so-
to know.
Oh,
That is
no.
good
All
to
right,
know.
quick. We gotta train Shade of all blood.
Turn
Quick.
into a corpse.
No. We need to exsanguinate Alan because if he gets taken over, then it's everybody's problem.
Yeah.
You're right, I
Possibly
should have
even
done
the
that.
demons.
Shoot, I should have taken Alan. Oh well, it's
Of
too
course,
late.
you do have magic resistance, so that would help a little, possibly.
Kunari have
Okay.
the opposite of magic resistance.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
No, they're not resistant to it. They are.
Oh, it's dwarves that have magic resistance.
Dwarves are magic resistant.
What does
Kunari
this
are
do?
That's
actually
why Kunari is so
magic
freaked out by
vulnerable.
magic, is they're actually profoundly vulnerable to it.
She's allowed to dictate your actions on your next turn, and you
Which
may
is
make
now, right?
some saves against those sorts of things. Um,
I'm assuming
All
at
right.
the end. So,
yeah. So
Yeah,
we
so-
will. Let's have.
What would the demon lady like me to do? Perhaps find her an outfit. I'm good at that.
You are, but she is going to
Yeah.
have you shoot Velika.
Can I convince her that I should be shooting Drafford instead?
You are being controlled.
So no? Okay.
No.
Alas.
And Gavarok is entirely right. You will obey the boobies.
Oh, no. You're
Well,
breaking
it's,
my
it's a
heart.
12. It's not
Might be
bad.
literally in a
What's,
minute.
attack.
What's your defense, Velika?
3. Because I've got them the rock armor on.
Oh, that's
Ah.
your
no.
armor.
Oh, no,
That
no,
goes-
no.
yeah, that goes
defense,
off of-
So 15.
You have
There
a
you go.
defense of 15?
Well, with a rock armor, yes.
Oh, does that go up with that?
I think
Yeah.
that's just armor.
Oh, sorry.
Let's look
defense
into
is
it.
12. Defense is 12. Sorry, defense is 12.
Then I
Are
would
we
hit,
ruling?
I assume.
Yeah, we would rule that
I will also
Uh,
double check because I have the
that
whole
ties go to the
text
attacker.
for it.
Because my
Then I
armor's
would do
3. at the
5
moment.
damage.
but reduced by armor. That's where the armor comes in.
Yeah.
And that gets reduced by the armor.
Yeah, just confirmed. It is just armor. It doesn't add to your defense. But I mean, 3 armor
So
is
I
pretty
take-
nice.
So I
Thanks
take
for
2.
joining.
Is it that simple maths?
Yeah.
Okay, 2.
Math is in fact that simple.
That is still how weapons work, right? Like,
Yes.
I don't do extra damage from...
Velika lets
No.
out a very shocked, more from shock than pain, yelp at being shot.
I will shoot you in the heart, by the way. That's where I'm aiming.
Nope.
Bloody hell.
That was really hard to resist.
What?
I know where you're going with that.
Yeah.
There's a
I'm not
song
allowed to sing. I'm not.
And you're too
We can't sing.
we're not supposed to sing because Twitch is DMC and
well,
stuff.
that what I just did can't be classed as singing, so we're good. That was like caterwauling. It's fine.
We're
All right.
Yeah,
probably
they're a little
fine.
looser on,
I
on
believe-
caterwauling.
The tune was off.
I believe we're
Yeah.
going with draft next.
All right. I'm going to what do I want to do? Because I was going to attack, but now we've got someone who's taken some damage. So,
PP damage.
Did 2 damage. That's nothing.
Oh,
but Velikas are
Jay, do you
squishy.
have to? You can make your.
Oh, right. The self-discipline roll.
Yeah.
It's a 10.
But the good news is because you're resisting, your attacks in the future get a negative to them.
Cool beans.
It's an interesting thing built into it.
So I don't do much damage when I attack, so I'm just gonna move over to Velika and heal. Just regular old healing. Which I think that hits. I can't remember the target number for that, but I'm pretty sure that hits it. And so it is 4 plus cunning, so it'd be 6 hit points back. Which would put you at full health.
Thank you.
And the Draft's just gonna yell, "All right, Jade's possessed, so that's the thing."
Thank you, Draff.
It's now
I'm gonna wait for my turn. Anyway, sorry.
it's shade attack time. They all rolled poorly for their initiative.
I love that this demon's throwing shade at us.
Yep.
Oh.
She's really angry. And that's what she know. All right. Attack. All right. There's 4 of you. Well, one of them's under control now, so 2, I suppose, go for Alan. And all of the shades are going to attempt draining touch. Just do this 2 for Alan and then 1 for each of the mages, 1 at a time. What's your defense, Alan?
Right now it's a 15.
Do you... Is that
The
magic?
defensive stance.
You say 15?
Yeah.
That is even Stevens. So it's going to go through. Okay.
Beats it. And I assume armor isn't going to do anything to this?
It is penetrating.
Okay. So
7. All right, second shade. Because I get to go through all of this because I put a bunch of enemies on the board. That one's going to hit as well.
I find that I'm not usually like a big combat person in tabletop games, but I'm finding in this system, like, I really enjoy combat in this system. It's so much fun.
yeah.
It feels good, and I think that the stunt points add a lot to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it
the
makes
ability
it more
to do-
dynamic, like turn to turn.
Yeah.
Because you never quite know exactly what's going to go on.
9. All right. Giraffe up next.
All right.
And of course, they roll poorly for Giraffe. Wait, no. It's still 13.
Oh, that actually hits.
Woo!
My defense is 12. I have armor of 4, but my defense is 12.
7 penetrating damage.
Oof, so that means it bypasses armor?
Let's check that to be 100% sure.
Or
Where will I find this information?
my guess
is-
would be either it bypasses or it's like half of it
Harsh.
gets through.
Yeah, because like, for example, like Dungeon World has piercing damage, but that only penetrating. Of course, it's a stunt and it's a trap, but like, okay, let's just do 108. Excuse me while I go through my enormous rule book.
You're good.
It's so big. So, about that weather, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Those
Frightful.
fiery
things that
out there tonight.
happen in the sky. Or sometimes water falls because we have angered the sorcerers.
Does say penetrating damage ignores target's armor rating.
Okay.
That's brutal.
That is rude. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm at 34 hit points.
I feel like every time I'm like, okay, I have to put more against you, and then I put like an amount of enemies, and then I go, oh no, too many.
No, we're fine.
You'll be fine. It's fine. If we die in the Fate, you don't die in real life. Everyone knows that.
Just wake up.
That's exactly how it works. when you're inside the Fade. That's exactly how it works.
The shade that attacked Velica rolled all 6s.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Let's see what the shade's favorite stunts are. So the shade gets to do draining aura because of this.
I am at full.
And everybody, so we'll do Velica's damage first. And that is a 6 penetrating damage for Velica.
6.
And then everybody else takes 1d6 penetrating damage as well, which will include Jade, I think, because he's not a demon.
Does that do any bonus to snapping out of the thing?
Will allow you to do a roll with advantage when it hits him.
Okay. I don't know how it works in Dragon Age. I just know that's...
I don't know, nothing. I'm making it up as we go.
That's...
It doesn't say specifically anything about taking damage, but I would assume that it would kind of jolt something. Everybody takes 5 damage from the draining aura.
Oh, ow.
Ouch.
Okay, I'm at 29 of 41 hit points, so that is
Did you
significant.
got like half your health?
Almost.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
I still have 40 mana. We're fine.
All right. So Jade, if you want to do another roll outside of your turn.
Can do. What did I get? 14.
It's still not high enough. This is terribly unfair.
It's a very high roll, yeah, but that makes it interesting.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're back to the top of the order. Alan, what are you doing, Alan? So,
Okay.
Velica does currently have a shade attacking her.
Okay, that is going to take priority. Higher priority than that other thing that could have happened and would have been really horrible. And I'm going to attack the shade that's attacking Velica.
Fantastic.
So I'm going to, disengage from the demon and head for the shade.
I don't know if there's any kind of disengage tactics in this, and I
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that, like, just so that we have it in our heads that he's stepping away from, and then.
And I think that's fine.
You want to disengage, you give the ring back.
And then have a really awkward conversation, or leave the state.
That second one sounds good.
Not saying I've done it, but okay. So now I'm going to use my powers of violence. That's a 19.
That's a lot of That's a lot of hit.
Yeah.
And you also have stunt point.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing as I did last time. The mighty blow and the defensive stance.
That's a lot of damage.
And I haven't added the other one yet.
I'm very excited for this.
Yeah, so it's 21 points of damage.
Okay. Okay. Have to do math in my head.
That actually would be half of my health if that hit me.
That one's terrifying.
He's a little terrifying, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at half health right now, and I'm still at like 39.
Velica, what would you like to do?
Okay, so
I also I really love the image of of Alan disengaging and the 2 shades that are attacking him just like continuing to like follow him behind as he just ignores them.
So they're not in a clump anymore, and these. So I don't want to.
There's 2 clumped behind him.
Okay.
But
depending on what level of difficulty,
it's really hard to hurt Alan. So you wouldn't.
Well, I'm gonna skitter like backwards a bit because I am aware that Jade might attack me again. But I am gonna throw some flame blast at the 2 still clumped together that are not around Alan. So gonna do that. Pow.
Flame Blast. Okay. So with Flame Blast, is it you making the attack to succeed at that? Because you did
Flame
just
blast
fail, it
is
looks like.
8 yards long and 2 yards wide. Anyone hit the blast takes 2d6 plus 1 damage. Okay, targets make a successful dexterity test against my spell power.
So
it's
do you first have to succeed at your magic roll though to cast that? I think.
yeah.
And it looks like you did not.
Oh damn it! How dare my hands not work?
You do have 4 advantages that you could
You
And
do
use.
let's
have
do that.
4
I'll do one of
advantages.
those. I'm doing that.
That's much better.
Yay!
And you have 4 step points,
Woo!
which you can use on regular combat or spell stunts.
What kind of lovely spell stunts can I do?
There,
Anything that adds extra damage.
there is a handy dandy school spells stunts picture
Oh,
in the
yeah.
handout section in Roll20.
Well, those are
Yes.
advanced ones.
I don't have advanced ones yet. I don't think. School spell stunts. Here we go.
Here's the I have to look into how these unlock. Back to
These
my
are all
giant-
advanced. I'm not sure I'm advanced yet.
Oh, the school spell stunts are also advanced?
Yeah,
they-
it says advanced. Yeah.
Oh,
So
I don't think I saw the
Do,
magic spell
do.
stunts.
Yeah, there's a smaller one that's just the magic spell stunts. and
I
that's
missed
on
that one.
Page 106. Let me go. While you were looking at those, I will look at this.
I'm going to pull that up myself as well.
And it looks like you have to get the spell expertise
Hmm.
talent to unlock advanced stunts.
Okay.
and I definitely don't have that yet.
All right, so 106 is the page that has the standard spell stunts. Let me see if there's a damage one.
Hmm.
I guess it would be increase the spell power,
Sounds
maybe?
good.
Oh no, mighty spell. And that's worth 2.
Yes.
The
Let's
spell
do
does
that.
damage. One target of the spell of your choice takes an extra d6 of damage.
Well, if one of the targets is Boob Lady, then her.
So we're doing this at the ones behind Alan.
Yes.
I like the idea that you kind of like duck and then just shoot.
Yes.
She's. How far does it go again? Can you tell me?
8 yards long and 2 yards wide.
Yeah, that'll totally hit her. You didn't have to go that far to get to you. Okay, let's roll that damage. Oh wait, they have to make. Do they have to
Yeah.
make dex
So they
saves?
have to make a dexterity, and if it's successful, they take less damage.
Got it. What's my dex of these babies? Shades have high dex. This lady has okay dex.
Oh, there they are, standard spell stunts. Okay.
First shade dodges. The second shade dodges. Lady misses. All right, so the first 2 shades will take the reduced damage, I guess, and then the
Okay.
Desire Demon will take so much damage.
Yeah, because she takes 2 plus extra, right?
Okay.
Okay, so I'll roll 1d6 first. So 2 damage.
So that's for her?
That's for the ones that dodged. So they
Okay.
take 1d plus 1. So 2. And I'll now roll again for the successful one. There we go. That's better. So that's 5 for the people who didn't dodge.
Okay.
And then what extra does Boob Lady get?
That would be the d6. You get an extra d6.
An extra d6. Come on.
Is this penetrating or just normal damage?
This is normal damage.
Okay.
There we go. An extra 3.
To a total of 9? Is that 9? What was it before? I don't remember.
So all of it together is 2, 5, 7, 10. 10 absolute total. Yeah.
Nice. Okie doke. That was a bunch. Where are we at? It's demon time.
I love that we've all just started calling the demon Boob Lady.
It's her name.
Yeah.
It's her official name.
It's hilarious.
Her name is Demon Boob
Who
Lady.
she is it is.
You open the book where it says what demon it is. It says boob lady.
Yeah. I think that's what I always called it when I was playing the games.
Come now, Boob Lady.
Quiet.
The lady of boobs. Exactly, Equinolax. We're on the same page.
That sucks. That might be better. Okay. She's gonna cast Daze at Alan. So if you would make
Seems
a
fair.
willpower save for me, my friend.
All right. Alan's actually not terrible at willpower. I'm guessing courage doesn't apply, right? I will assume courage doesn't apply. I got a 16.
Hers does not apply.
Got a 16.
It's actually really good.
Beautiful. Let's see what her
And he's got a +3 to willpower, so
spell power is. Why is there 2 numbers here? Why do you put
he's
2
dumb and
numbers in?
stubborn.
I hate them. So there are 2 numbers listed under her spell power, and 1 you make the save, and 1 you don't.
Is one like with something active, perhaps?
Maybe.
Like if she's got like a persistent thing that she can have active or inactive,
I'm looking at that.
would be my guess.
Oh, yes. Well, why is that even in there then? Bonus increases. Okay. You're Gucci then. It's the lower number. We good.
Awesome.
Okay. She totally missed on that one. I've also realized something about the way that the blood slave spell went that I'm not sure if I was doing it right, but we'll just resolve that next turn. Oh my gosh.
That works.
So,
Demons are complicated.
demons are complicated. Magic is complicated. This is why people are afraid of it. It is Jade's turn. We're doing the save at the end of the roll, right? Or at the end of the turn? Okay.
Makes sense.
So, Jade, since Alan is now kind of in the way, I will have you shoot at Drafferth.
Yeah.
Yay! I'm getting shot.
Like that.
That ties my defense, and that goes to the attacker, right?
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Beats it.
Then that hits.
And
And
you
I take
4
0 damage.
Aw.
Because my rock armor's 4.
It gets caught in a chunk of rock.
Yeah. So right off the skull.
I think Trav just goes like, hey, I'm a unicorn.
We're all gonna
Yes.
die, and Draw's like,
Unicorn.
All right, Jade, make your willpower
Right. The save.
to self-discipline.
Did I do it?
It's a
No.
10. You do
A 10
have
is not gonna.
you do have one more advantage, just as a reminder.
Man, I'm gonna save it.
Okay.
I appreciate that, like, you're still the one who gets to make the rolls for your own character, because otherwise it would feel.
No, it's all
Yeah.
good.
All right, okay. It's Draft's turn.
I'm gonna heal myself. Cause ow. There we go. Okay. Fantastic. So that means I get 10, 11, 12 hit points back. That's awesome.
That's a good amount of hit points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which puts me back at full health. And because I have the fancy, cool talent thing, that was a minor action. Yeah.
Forget about that.
It's really nice. So I'm gonna shoot the boob lady. With a 12, and that's based on spell power doesn't go into that, right? Because I have this.
Arcane Lance?
Yeah. Not sure if the wisp affects it at all, because it gives a +1 to spell power. But Arcane Lance isn't really a spell, but it's kind of a spell. It's weird.
I think because of the way that it works in the games where you can cast Arcane Lance no matter what, even if you're like totally out of mana.
Mm.
It's supposed to be different, but
Because I have a feeling a 12 is like maybe close but not quite, and so I wanted to double check.
okay, Arcane Lance. Roll is magic Arcane Lance. Why does it have to do this to me? Go to this page. Now go to this page. Because is that just like a focus?
Spell
This
wisp?
is resolved like normal ranged attack.
Okay, so no, it would not be spell power then. So 12.
No. Okay, that will miss. My apologies.
Do I want to use a crit on this? I think I kind of do. Because I have this cool thing called Spell Lance that I can do with it.
Okay.
And if I have all 6s, that would give me 6 stunt points, so I could do more cool stuff with it. I'm gonna use the crit,
All right.
which will make it what is it? That was, wait a minute, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that'll make it what is that? 18.
Yes.
So it'll do 1d6 plus 3 damage. So it does 7 damage.
Did you because a ranged attack would include your dexterity, would it not?
I thought it was supposed to include magic, but maybe
'Cause,
not.
it says it resolves like a regular ranged attack.
Okay, in which case that would have been a 14, I guess.
And that would have hit. As we retroactively figure out that yes, you would have hit. With the dex.
I still want to do this
We're gonna-
anyways
let's-
because spell
okay.
point or stunt points because I get to use my fancy new thing now. So spell lance, you can cast a spell after hitting a foe with an arcane lance. Cost 3 stunt points, and the spell you cast cannot have a mana point cost greater than 3. And then a casting roll is required as usual. Okay, so I get to do that, and I get to cast a spell that is 3 or less, which includes heal. Or other things that I already have running. So we're gonna go with heal. Who's really hurting right now?
I am down 6 points. 6.
I'm down.
I have 26 left, so.
I'm down like. Man, if I could do math, like 21.
Okay, we're gonna heal Alan.
Yeah,
Yes,
but I'm
yeah.
also still at 39. So if anyone's like closer to death, they should take priority because I still have a lot of health left.
Well, this is gonna be a lot of healing, so
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Alan, which will get 13 hit points back.
Ooh, nice.
And that is my turn.
All right. Shade's gonna do shade things.
So I had to heal myself, heal Alan, and hit the enemy in one turn. That's awesome.
How much did you hit her for?
7.
Okay. Is that penetrating or just normal?
I think it's just normal.
All right, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I keep putting major threats against you because I'm rude.
I'm here for it.
8.
Well, I've also made it really hard to
Hit you?
Alan really hard to kill, so that seems fair.
The first shade does not hit Alan. The second shade does.
Okay.
and he will do 6 penetrating.
Okay.
Just gonna make sure I did this right. Yes, it did. Okay, cool. Now it has my dex in it for next time.
There you go. That one will hit Draft
Oh no!
for 7 damage.
Penetrating or regular?
Penetrating.
1, 2, 3.
Shades
4,
all
5,
do
6,
penetrating
7.
damage.
Okay. I am down to 34 of 41.
Bellica will also get hit because these boys are rude
They are
for 5 penetrating damage.
5.
And given that this is the end of the round, and we've been going for a while, I realize we should probably take a break.
All right, cool. So we're going to take a break, go grab some snacks, drinks, whatever you need to do, and we'll be right back.
To the bathroom.
Yes.
Yeah, that's happening.
Happy New Year!
Woo!
We are back.
Merry happy.
We're back and we're not dead yet, so.
Yet.
Um,
I've still got 40 mana. We're fine.
I'm at 46 hit points. I mean, just need to jump in front of people a lot more.
Yes. All right. So I believe that's Alan at the top of the order.
Yes.
The caption just said, I got 40, Bad Wolf, Burma 46, and I feel like Doctor Who's going to show up now.
Yes.
That's a different intellectual
So how's the wisdom
property.
tooth extraction
Technically
going?
speaking, it wasn't Doctor Who that showed up. The Bad Wolf in there.
Yeah. The Doctor, yes. But, like, with Doctor Who people, so Doctor Who the show showing
Fair.
up.
That's fair. Yeah.
Anyways.
Alan,
Send like locust.
choose violence.
Okay.
Oh, right, because you were going to do that thing.
Yeah. Alan, still stone-faced, dead-eyed, is going to look at Velika and say a word in Kunlat that it has a questioning tone. There's a question. It sounds like a question to it. I don't
You
know.
do not
I don't
speak
think,
Kunlat, so
I don't
you
think
don't know what
anybody
he
speaks
says.
Kunlat. I think I'm the only
No.
one that would speak Kunlat.
So Velika's just gonna go, huh?
All right. If
Do you
she
want
didn't-
to...
Can I roll for something?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
I guess it could be like an empathy. Like, I think it would be
Even
similar
like
to...
even just like a cunning, like just figuring out, because you've seen
Yeah.
they've seen enough with the whole rage thing that sometimes people become its boss.
Feel free to
So-
make a cunning, like make a cunning roll to see if you can figure out what's going on.
Yes. 9.
He's asking a question, probably based on his tone.
Just kill the things. Kill the things. The baddies. The baddies. Not
what
Jay.
thing-
what are
Yeah,
you pointing
which,
at?
which thing are you specifically pointing to?
The bad lady.
Demon. Okay,
Don't-
then he's gonna charge it. He's gonna charge
Yeah.
it. The demon.
Don't hurt Jade too much.
Too much.
You have to
Yeah.
stop him, right?
There were multiple viable targets. It's the,
Oof.
oh, I got a 12.
You have an advantage.
You
Yeah,
rolled a
use it.
1, a 3, and a 1, and you got a 12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, he's got a 7 attack.
I do one thing, and I do one thing really well.
That's
A
not
bashy
true.
bash.
Alan is a sweetheart.
That's
It's
He
true.
true. I
makes
do
cake.
2 things, and I do 2 things really well.
And they're actually mutually exclusive. They can't happen at the
they're-
same time.
No, they cannot actually at all.
That's
They're
really
separate
funny.
parts of his psyche. Yeah, I'm gonna use my advantage.
Woo!
All right. You currently have 2 of them, by the way. So now it goes down to 1.
Press the button.
I think it might be lagging a little bit. It did that to me earlier.
Wait, what's happening?
We're waiting for roll 20.
Ah,
There we go. 15.
let's see.
1
Yes.
step point. Okay, I'm gonna use the 1 step point for the defensive stance.
Okay.
I'm going to strike at her with violence.
Hit the lady with the violence.
Oh. Only
That's
3
not-
damage. It's weak sauce. You do better, Alan.
All right, it's Velika's turn.
I'm going to flame blast again because that worked last time. Are they
So-
bunched up at all? Anyone?
I would like to take a small aside to ask a
Ooh.
question.
Ooh.
What difficulty did we set the game? Are we doing friendly fire?
I mean, friendly fire kind of makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense. Even though it's not great.
So I'm just asking because I want to get like an official
All the friendly fire.
vote. That sounds like votes in favor of friendly fire.
Yeah.
All
How
right.
bunched are people? I'm gonna try and avoid it, but how bunched are people?
Well, Alan just melee attacked the demon lady, and
Yeah.
the two shades that were attacking him would probably continue to follow him.
Okay.
Draff is close to Velika. Because
Is-
she ran over to heal you, and then you like moved a little bit, but not far away. So
Okay.
I'm on the edge of the fight. Remember, because
Is
I
there
went back from
any-
you. And I've been shooting.
Any shades on their own, or is that all of the bad?
Well, there's the two that are attacking you and Draft that you could probably line up both of them.
I'll try and line those two up then.
'Kay.
With some fire.
Cast the fire.
Because
Dang, that's
Well.
numbers. All right, so you do get one stunt point. I don't remember how much. I think you can
Oh.
use the stunt point. If you only have one, you can use it to reduce your mana cost by one. Or was that two?
two. It's two.
it's not enough for the mighty one. 'cause that was
No,
two.
let me see which one is the one.
Oh, I have the PDF right. Pull up to that
Oh,
page.
you can increase the spell power of your cast by 1 per stunt point.
Let's do that then.
That just makes it harder for them to dodge.
Yes.
All right, we'll have those two dodge.
Yeah. They need dexterity against my spell power.
Okay.
If they succeed, it's less of a hit.
Well, one succeeded and one did not. So roll
Okay.
your damage.
So the first roll, which is a 4. So the one who dodged takes 4,
Okay.
and the one who didn't dodge takes 8.
Ooh.
Not bad. I mean,
That's
it could
not
be
bad at all.
better.
All right, it is the demon's turn. That's a different lady. She's starting to look pretty haggard, and she kind of crouches and like hisses at Alan. Or she's like, "You all aren't even worth the effort it's taking to get you," and she literally just tries to leave.
Ooh.
But for anyone who's paying attention, she leaves a hex behind her as she pieces out. There's a glyph on the ground.
Okay.
Have the shades left?
The shades are still attacking.
Okay.
It is Jade's turn, but as she's kind of trying to piece out, probably the incentive is just the impulse is just to follow her. Not attack.
Follow her through the glyph?
You're
No, not through the glyph.
muted.
Okay.
You are
Yeah,
malleted.
I will attempt to do so.
Okay. And then at the end, like as far as you can go, and then at the end of your turn, you may attempt again a save.
I don't think I noticed the glyph at all, so I'm probably gonna
like
walk
you're
right
already
over.
kind of on the side, so it's kind of like you would have had to go like directly behind her. It's more of a danger to Alan, tbh.
Oh, okay. All right. Then I'll just walk there in a straight line.
All right. Feel free to make that resisting throw.
Nope. At 12.
Dag, dude. Dag.
Yep.
All right. Draft.
Is everyone within 9.14 meters of each other, would you say?
Yes, because that's a lot
That's
of
a lot.
space.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Jesus.
I'm going to spend 25 mana
Ooh.
and do Mass Rejuvenate
Ooh.
on everyone but myself.
Ooh.
So that's at an 18 currently with 4 stunt points. So I think what I will do, let's see here. What can I do with that?
Several things.
Dun,
Let's
dun,
see.
dun.
Imposing spell, fast casting, mana shield, any of the standard spell stats.
Yeah. Okay. Fast casting would be cool, but I don't really need to do that right now. I don't really need that either. I think I'm just gonna do skillful casting twice to get a couple of mana back, because that's a lot of mana.
That's a lot of spaghetti.
So what this does, so everyone gets 1d6 health back immediately.
Mhm.
So everybody gets 4 hit points back. And then another 1d6 at the start of their respective turns each round for a number of rounds equal to my magic ability, which is 4.
Ooh.
Which I have a die on my desk now to keep track of that. So that will continue for a while. And then for my minor action, I'm gonna try and heal myself because I have taken damage again.
Damage don't stop coming.
6, nice. So that's 12, 13, 14 hit points back.
Jeezums.
So there's 7 really, so I just go to full hit points again.
Alrighty.
And I think she's just gonna yell "Scatty Pants" out at the Desire Demon that's running away.
She's not a pride demon. She doesn't care.
I know, but it makes Draft feel better.
That's fair.
So
Okay.
yeah.
So that's going to be some Shay's turns. We're going to try and do that pretty quick. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. No. Yes. No. 9. 6. 9 points to Alan and 7 to Draft. 6 to Draft. I meant 6.
Okay.
Just did some real quick rolling because I just. Anyway, it is Alan's turn again.
This is all piercing, right?
This is all penetrating. Yeah.
Okay.
Shades are brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Is there like a way for me to go after the demon?
Yeah, you can
Keep her
just
gone?
you just keep you can run after her.
Also.
Yeah.
Get 3 hit points.
Woohoo! Hey, then I'm going to
The moment
do what I was told, and I'm going to chase after her with the big sword. If I can
moment
get
that
close
your
enough, I will attack.
your foot touches the glyph, the room explodes. None of you are going to take damage from this,
With confetti. No.
but you are all getting blown away in different directions.
Whee!
I get blown
So-
out the door.
The way that this all happens is Alan's foot lands on the glyph. There is a flash of light, and a powerful force throws you all back into the air, flying in various different directions away from this room.
Okay.
And that's where we're ending.
This is just like the start of Inquisition.
Yeah,
a
what?
bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
A little bit. Question for the mass rejuvenation: should we just like roll?
I want to keep track of that. Where we can just do like when everyone lands, we'll get the full amount of your
Okay.
the remaining amounts. So we can just like write that down and make sure that we know next time, or this time even, that when people land.
Where
the help
is
will happen.
my?
I was thinking about that when you cast that spell. I'm like, oh, how am I going to resolve this? I'm
Just leave
imagining
myself
it's
a note.
still like you're all like getting healing as you're flying.
All right, cool. I put that in my character sheet, so I should remember. Sweet.
Okay.
That was awesome. That was a really good session. I had a lot of fun with that. before we go on a raid, I'm going to let everybody say what their favorite part was, where we can find them, anything they want to share or plug. We'll go reverse order from how we started, so we'll start with Hannah.
I loved Jade's grumpiness and revealing of some of his backstory. Like, just how mad and like and frustrated and upset he is, and getting to see that coming through, and he's just like, oh, mwah, it's beautiful. I loved it. Additionally, Velika being really upset because she's just trying to help everyone and feels very attacked. Just like the interactions and the characterization and the tension was so good. As for where you can find me, I will be back here for the next episode of Dragon Age, Friday Mountain Time, noon. Here, come see what shenanigans a separated party in the Fade can get up to. It can only be good.
All kinds of shenanigans. Awesome. And then B, favorite part, where can folks find you? Anything you want to share or plug?
There's the Neon Devils comic, Webtoons. You go to the Webtoons app and search Neon Devils. It shows up and it's there.
Let's try it.
Yes. So we have confirmation and not just bias. Tomorrow I'm going to be in the Animus Violentis game, where I play Skater, redneck computer virus, who didn't quite know what was going on, but he can kind of really just sort of like figure it out if he talks enough. You sort of figure that out there. And that's fun because I just get to do verbal diarrhea for like a solid 3 hours. It's wonderful. Beyond that, I mean, search for Troll and Prettiest Princess or John Belliston, and you'll find me if you have need of such things. I think I have to just agree with Hannah. Like my favorite part was just all the stuff with Jade, like the conflict there, the watching him sort of like try and figure that out, and then the demon takes over him, because as I'm working as like the player, we're dealing with Ellen's like battle rage thing. I have to go like he just shot the cake lady. This is going to be a problem. And then like they're like say like okay, more priority, and it was a lot of fun.
We came dangerously close to PvP.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. That would have been awkward.
Good thing bows don't do that much damage. Point off all the armor.
Yeah, well, I think we figured out that Velika figured out at least fairly quickly that she was the field commander that day.
Yeah.
So.
Still laughing at Unicorn.
That was also really good.
Eventually, the rock armor like dissipates and the arrow just falls.
And Jeff's gonna be like, "Aw."
I think even better is if the arrow just like stays.
Then
there.
I replace it, and then you're sad again.
I don't think she would be sad. Because that would be part of the prefrontal cortex.
Yeah. Anyways.
That's my thing.
Awesome. Anina, favorite part, where can folks find you, and anything you want to share or plug?
I loved finding out more about Jade, and I loved the tension within the party. Like, because Velika was getting very, very upset. She's trying her best. Also getting shot in the heart by a party member. That's big deal. That was really cool. Fantastic. Let's see. I'm worried and excited for next week. You can find me here next week, same time, same channel. And also, please do check out my YouTube channel, The Awkward Actress, for comedy sketches, and a dark drama web series. And also The Bardic Quest, which is a D&D actual play where I play a Viking fighter called Saga, and she kicks ass. So please
ass.
to anyone's ass. She doesn't discriminate.
Ass in general.
So.
If you have an
all
ass, she will
ass.
kick it.
Hide your donkeys.
Exactly.
Yes.
all the kicking and that.
I'll kick anyone's
Gotcha.
ass. I'll kick my own ass.
Yeah,
Thanks.
you would. So yes, please do watch out for Body Quest. YouTube Body Quest. And
I'm subscribed.
The Awkward Actress. Yeah, please. Ooh, have you watched it? Please do.
Not yet. I'm going to. I actually
Good.
probably will after we finish this.
Yay! You will meet Saga. Yes. Join us next week.
Awesome.
For trauma.
Blunt force and otherwise.
The more trauma.
All right, awesome. Paladin,
Hi.
what was your favorite part? Where can folks find you? And anything you want to share or plug?
Gosh, this was a good episode for Jade. My favorite part. I really like the demon, like saying the exact right things to mess with Jade. You know, these idiots. Okay, when who I should be in charge clearly, and it was all perfect, like the exact right things. And I really liked Velika's emotional reactions to everything. And I was a little disappointed by myself that I didn't push it just a little further. I wish I'd snapped at her instead of backing down and being like, "No, I don't hate you." I should have gone like, "Ah, you horrible, useless." That would have been awful but fun.
There will be plenty of
agree.
opportunities
Yeah.
later.
Awful
Next
but
time.
fun.
Also, like the joke about the unicorn from shooting her in the head. Like if he wasn't mind controlled, that's when he would have really tried to just lost it and tried to kill you, because that's just like, oh, that hurts.
No.
I'm trying to kill you.
someone.
Stop
Yeah.
laughing.
Yeah, exactly like that. That was good stuff. Yeah, and I wonder where we all ended up and what's going to happen to us.
It's gonna
Nothing
be
but
so much
good
fun.
things, I
I
imagine.
have
Nothing but
ideas.
good things.
They're all horrible.
I hope we get to see more of Velika's backstory explored via these demons.
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
That's my wish for the next episode. All right, where can you find me next? Right, Sundays over on Uncanny Adventures. I play Holt, the pirate paladin who tries to make friends with all the evil pirates. I think next week's an off week, so the week after that is when we once again sail the high seas looking for adventure, maybe loot, something. Then Mondays I am over on my brain. What's it called? Weave the Tale. Well, I play Gerald, your administrator of sorts, and we took a week off for various reasons, and we'll be back where I once again will be standing in front of something called a laboratory, holding all the worst things in the world, I imagine. Then Tuesdays we pick back up with the Wandering Menagerie over on Polished Cryptid channel, where I play Dom Rain, the Githzerai noble fighter, where our party has been joined by a drow, a new player who is one of the few people who does not get on Dom Rain's nerves. So, yeah, a delight. And then I'm back here.
Awesome. All right. So, my turn for favorite part. There's so much good in the episode. It's hard to pick a favorite part. The Desire Demon saying like all the right things to everybody was really fun. And I enjoyed having Draft being like that recognition of like, I'm especially in danger with this one, and just like looking down and being like, don't look at her boobs. That was just really fun to play. And the unicorn moment with Jade and Draft was also just fantastic. And just the absolute just hurt and betrayal look on Anita's face for Velika getting shot in the heart was amazing. And then Alan's just, typical like, oh, new person, you get a cake. Like the contrast of like Draft, who knows like this is probably bad, and Alan being like, oh, this is a new friend, have a cake. I just love that. It's so great. And then yeah, all of Jade's stuff was really good too. And then my wish for next episode is for the line, "I like big boats, I cannot lie," to get said by someone at some point, since Trav has been called boat by Alan this entire campaign.
Well, I mean, you're a boat.
You have an oar. You're a boat.
Sure, you're
Obviously.
I
Where
don't even know when they're boats.
where you can find me next, tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Mountain Time for Animus Violentus. I will be GMing, and it's going to be a fun time. I'm looking forward to that. Last session, they escaped the evil cartel human robot hybrid. And by that, I don't mean cyborg. I mean like android with human brain just stuck into the head.
Isn't that still a cyborg?
I mean, I guess technically, but it's
Yeah, some more Cyberman, I think.
It doesn't fit.
Yeah.
The brain's not supposed to be in there. They just shoved it in.
kind of, yeah.
Right, but it's still a human, right? The brain is human.
I mean,
It's just
fair.
a human with a lot of robot parts.
We're
Trying to
into
say that
like
only
we're into like the
humans have
boat of
brains?
Theseus area right now. This is way deeper than I think I could deal with while I'm in an Alan mindset.
That's fair. But yeah, there's very nefarious reasons for it that are being discovered. So it's going to be exciting to see what they do with it. And then after that, it's on to the next week, which is Tuesday 6 p.m. for more Dragon Age with our other party. Wednesday for more paranormal investigations over on YouTube at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Thursday, we should hopefully have Star Wars back and running back here at 6 p.m. on Thursday. And then Friday, of course, back here to find out where in the Fade we are. So
Where the fate are we?
Yeah, exactly.
They don't know. What is the face?
Ready to burn out, then to be in the fade.
Yeah. But that's where you can find me next. Other things to share or plug are our sponsors, and they are Fundamental RPG, which is a simple D20 system. It's not tied to a genre, so you can use it for any style of game that you'd like to play, from high fantasy to sci-fi and everything in between. And as Paladin says, the fun is free with every purchase. You can find that on Amazon if you want the physical book, which looks like this. It's what's behind me. Or if you prefer a PDF, you can pick that up at coffee.com/Raven, like it's spelled at the bottom of the screen. And then also Die Hard Dice. They sell amazing polymer and metal dice sets and accessories. If you go to dieharddice.com and use the code ANIMUS, that's capital ANIMUS, you can get 15% off of your entire order until December 20th. It is normally only 10%, but for the holidays, they have increased it. So very cool stuff there. And you can also pick up cool stuff like the Nightshade set, which I've been rolling so far this season. It looks like this. It's metal, and it's got these really cool purple and pink shades to it, and it's very satisfying to roll. There is a link to the full set right there in chat. And then finally, go check out a Kickstarter that I'm a part of called Checkmate. It's a tabletop game. It's a urban fantasy with like really cool secret society sort of themes, and obviously a chess theme to it. You can find the link there in chat, or go to Kickstarter and search for Checkmate TTRPG. I wrote a good chunk of the period fiction for it. And I will be doing some art pieces for it as well as we get into the full completed stage once the Kickstarter's done. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Go check it out and back it if you can. And I think that's everything for me. We're gonna go on a raid. We're gonna go raid Valdrianth, who's very cool. Go give them a follow if you're not doing so already. And then I will see you all tomorrow. Bye everybody.